More news already? Bro, I swear it's been like 2 days. What the heck? Hey friends, welcome to my video. Thanks for clicking on my thumbnail. Glad you're here with the ILIKE team. Now, today, we got something to check out. It's been like 2 days. He's already got another video out. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Go support K-Pop Junkee. Like the video before we get into all this because he deserves your support. He makes these videos and keeps us informed on the news. There must be a lot going on. I'm seeing all the divided sections. Dang, okay, we got a lot to talk about. We just did a video like 2-3 days ago. Okay, let's just go. I'm seeing we're talking about the Lucas thing first. I did see his post on Instagram. We'll talk about it.
Lucas has officially departed NCT and WAYV. Part of me is shocked while the other part already expected this. We first got that SuperM teaser.
Alright, now we're gonna talk about it. So get this. So, basically, part of me is shocked, part of me expected it. It's been like, what, over a year now with literally nothing. So, on one hand, I expected that. But on the other hand, my Delulu self saw this SuperM teaser picture, right? And I'm a SuperM fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. We looked at the beam colors. We looked at all of that, right? But then there's this. So let me just talk about this real quick before he explains the whole situation. Yeah, they dropped this teaser. I bet you SM is so bad they could take this teaser back now. You want to know why? Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe there's just going to be a new lineup in SuperM, which I'm down. I'm still going to support SuperM regardless. I think their concept's really cool, and I like their music. But well, let's see. You sent Kai off to the military just now after releasing this teaser. SM was like, go to the... That was the last video. They were just like, go! And then he's like, well, what the... And then... And now this, and I'm like, okay, so explain to me how you plan on making that SuperM comeback that y'all announced at the beginning of the year. I'm not seeing it, like... But okay, let's see what he has to say.
Part of me is shocked while the other part already expected this. We first got that SuperM teaser early in the year where people started speculating the return of Lucas because it showed all 7 lights seemingly for all 7 members. We got more fuel to that fire when Lucas was briefly included in a piece of official SM content. He started posting dance practice videos.
He did do that.
And then before the whole SM, Kakao, and Hype debacle, even the CEO of SM was posting with him.
I know.
That's why it shocked me last night at first.
Bro, I'm just saying, okay, maybe it was all like just build, but I mean, he still has lots of fans and whatnot, so it's gonna be fine probably if he does like solo music. I imagine he wouldn't do that solo music in Korea or with that. Maybe is he still an SM artist? I don't even know. Maybe he's still an SM artist.
Even the CEO of SM was posting with him. That's why it shocked me last night at first when SM officially announced that Lucas would be leaving NCT and WAYV. Now, rather than leaving the company, they stated he will now be focusing on solo activities, and notably, SuperM wasn't mentioned. It also looks
Wait! Oh my god! Hold up! Wait! Hold up! Wait, he's cooking, Loki. See. Now you're on to one with this. Okay, hold up. That is facts. They did not mention that. They did post that teaser. Well, I mean, to be fair, so focusing on solo activities and then that. So is he just gonna be a soloist? See, but I still feel like that's weird, though. No, for him to now all of a sudden not be involved at all with NCT. But still be that'd just be weird if he's still in like a group as to even it's still in the company's a little weird. But like I've had idols that I support who have done things like that where they like stay in the company, but they're like I don't really want to be in this group anymore for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter. They just take a step back, but they still want to do music. They want to pursue music and all that. It's just, you know what I mean. So I could see if he still did that as a soloist, but to still be in SuperM's a bit weird because at that point you're still in a group. I don't know. I just feel like. Who knows? Who knows? I really don't know. I'm excited to see what happens with this in the future. I'm not like either way. I never was the biggest Lucas fan, and I never was a big Lucas hater. And then when all this stuff with him was happening, I was just on the sidelines. I was just watching. I just, just kind of took it in as it was. And ever since then, I've just been wondering what's going to happen in the future, right? What's going to happen? And now that all of it's happening, I'm still kind of on the sidelines. But, I mean, as a SuperM stan, I did support Lucas. So, I wasn't like the biggest fan of NCT or WAYV or SuperM for that matter, but I am a SuperM stan. I love their music, and I've watched like their variety shows and stuff. So it's like I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say.
Lucas would be leaving NCT and WAYV. Now, rather than leaving the company, they stated he will now be focusing on solo activities, and notably, SuperM wasn't mentioned. It also looks like his personal relationships haven't changed too much, as him and Winwin were recently seen hanging out and eating together.
I'd like to see that.
But food seems to be what's causing BTS's Jungkook's.
That transition goes crazy. But yet, if he's still hanging out with them, he did say in the post, like, I want them to remember me by, like, don't remember, like, not by Lucas. I want the members. I want all of them to, and it was a nice speech. Remember me by me, not by Lucas, not by my stage name, but by my actual name, right? And so, like, that was, you know,
recently
it
seen
was
hanging
nice.
out and eating together. But food seems to be what's causing BTS's Jungkook so many
What
problems
happened?
recently. Jungkook just went on Weverse with a message of frustration, saying, please don't deliver food to my house. I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh.
I'm grateful for the thought, but I'm begging you, if you keep sending it, I'll check the receipt information and take action. So stop it. It was only a month ago when Jungkook
I mean,
already
yeah,
had to
if people were sending food to my place, I'm not gonna eat it. You never know what, like, could have happened to the food. You never know if the delivery person is actually the one that brought it or if someone else. But you don't just eat food that people just give you realistically like that. Like, if you saw them cook it and then they offered it to you, that's a different story. But even still, he don't need your food. Okay, he's on his own diet plan. He be working out. He be doing his thing. Stop it. No.
and take action.
God.
So stop it. It was only a month ago when Jungkook already had to warn these people to stop hanging around his gym and tracking his location during live streams. Sasaengs continue to be a problem. Did you guys see the preview for 17's appearance on Superman Returns? A Sasaeng was caught on camera hiding behind this structure while the guys were filming
clown.
with kids. It's even scarier knowing
Oh!
they attempted this, knowing how many cameras were behind the guys, pointed in their direction. No shame. No fear. But while Jungkook...
See, I feel like that is straight up a scene out of a drama. That's, you know, when you be watching dramas and you see something happen and you're like, this, every drama, for whatever reason, has to have that scene where it's like, oh, by the way, someone took a picture of the scandalous thing that just happened. Oh, these two were caught dating. Oh, well, guess what? Cuts to, like, a scene from really far away. I got your picture. I'm going to post it on the news and spread malicious hate about you. It happens every... I don't know why.
Guys...
But, like, yeah, no, just, I mean, that could just be, like, a news outlet trying to get, like, behind pictures. Even still, you're invading privacy. The news / companies that, like, take pictures and stuff like this, you're always invading privacy, and I don't respect it at all. Like, they're already filming content. They're gonna post the content. Just wait for the content. Ooh, but if we have behind-the-scenes photos, we could get famous. Or you could just not be, you know, rude and a dickhead, not just break in and just take pictures without their consent. But, you know, that's just me personally. I mean, you know.
Pointed in their direction, no shame, no fear. But while Jungkook prepares to take action against these anonymous stalkers, an anonymous individual is
IU?
now filing charges against IU. The police apparently received a charge report claiming IU plagiarized 6 songs, including Good
Ooh.
Day, BB, and Celebrity.
I low-key skimmed through an article about this earlier, but didn't really pay much attention to what I was reading. So I'm excited to see what actually happened.
Side note, one of my top songs in the last 5 years, maybe even more. One of the songs, The Red Shoes, actually faced similar accusations when it came out. This person has now taken it upon themselves to file these claims on behalf of the other artists by finding a certain rule or loophole allowing them to do so. Of course, the reason we're talking about this is because IU's company came out saying they haven't actually received anything from the authorities yet, so they're still trying to figure out the exact information that is being presented, but also threaten legal action themselves for those who try to defame their artists, as this is affecting IU personally and those around her. Luckily, we also have a bunch of...
I mean, it seems like plagiarism is being talked about a lot in these videos lately. We'll see. I mean, y'all, if you've seen any of my videos, you know my stance on plagiarism. Oh, I mean, if I go check it out and I hear the songs and whatnot, or maybe it's not even the song sounds like another song. Maybe it's like behind the scenes. I wrote something, I never even put it out. You just stole that song from me and turned it into an IU song, and here we are. Give me my money. Type thing, but like, who knows? We'll see.
Artists, as this is affecting IU personally and those around.
Hopefully,
her.
nothing bad happens and comes out of it.
Things
I like
celebrating
IU, and I like
K-pop
their
right now
songs
as well. Like another win for the Luna girls, or maybe now.
Let's go! Let's go! BLACKPINK. Let's go! Let's go! My girl's free! For those that don't know, I am Hyunjin biased. Okay, now she is free. She can go make her bread and eat her bread, and someone give her bread. She deserves money, so someone pick her up and give her all the money. She is worth money.
Things to celebrating K-pop right now as well.
Oh, she's so talented.
Another win for the Luna girls.
And Vivi, let's go!
Ex-Luna girls, Hyunjin and Vivi, who have reportedly won their lawsuits to terminate their contracts with BlackBerry Creative. If this is the case, the two can now leave the label just like Chu, Kim Lip, Heejin, Cherry, and Jin Sol.
Y'all been seeing these
I love
Artemis
you, Jin Sol.
videos?
Chu,
I haven't watched any of them. I might start watching those in the future, but I have seen Artemis is uploading content on YouTube. I'm just saying, that's a nice Chu picture.
Inlet, Heejin, Chetty, and Jinsol. I love you, Jinsol. Chu, by the way, who is not afraid to seemingly shade BBC whenever she gets a chance.
Respect.
BBC는 이름이 뭔가 마음에 들어요.
마음에 안 들어요.
네.
Omega X is also now
That's my girl. That's my girl. Let's go.
is not afraid to seemingly shade BBC.
It's crazy because like 3-4 years ago, she would have been like, ah, that's funny. It sounds like my company. And now it's like that aged like the spoiledest of spoiled milk because like no one likes BBC. Any of the members, you say BBC, they're like, let's not talk about that one. I don't.
Whenever she gets a chance.
풍감 좋아요.
BBC라고 해서
BBC는 이름이 뭔가 마음에 들어요.
마음에 안 들어요.
네.
Omega X is also now officially free. They won
Let's
their
go.
lawsuit in January, which suspended their contracts, which is how they were able to
Now this
show
is
up on
lit.
the award show on their own.
That's
with
so
their
cool
own
how,
produced
like-
song. And
How like they actually. This doesn't normally happen in K-pop, you know. If you've been following that storyline, it's like I'm not even an Omega X fan like that. I don't really keep up with them at all. But just to see that, like, I know what they were going through, and then for them to actually be able to overcome that, win a lawsuit, and now they're just doing them, but they're still Omega X. They didn't have to change name. They have to do none of that. They just actually just want, like, that's so rare in K-pop. So like that's so cool and like inspiring even for like. You know, I stand a lot of groups from smaller companies. I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. I just like the music. I like the group. The members seem nice in vlogs, but, you know, you can really never know what's going on behind the scenes. So, like, it's inspiring to know, just in case anything crazy happens. Omega X, you know, they made it out. They did what they had to do, and it's just, you know, I like it.
tracks, which is how they were able to show up on the award show on their own with their own produced song. And now all
Absolutely.
the ties have been cut as Omega X and Spire Entertainment mutually agreed to completely terminate their contracts. I think the coolest part of their announcement message is them saying they will still be working with their manager, who shared their sorrow and joys throughout their career even before they debuted. I'm glad to
like
know that
that.
during that whole nightmare, there were people there who were trying to protect them. But now we go from one company who's publicly despised to one who has gained so much respect. Because of course, we previously talked about Sunggyu creating a company that will now have all the rights related to Infinite as they
Yeah.
prepare for their 13th anniversary
13
reunion.
is crazy. I know Infinite is like Jin 2, if I believe it. I don't think they're Jin 2. I don't know much about them. I've maybe heard like one song. But like, it's so cool. Like 13? That does make them Jin 2 now that I think. But like 13 years? That's crazy. Shout out to Infinite.
Well, it turns out the reason they were able to get all those rights is because the CEO of Woolim, who have artists like Rocket Punch, Golden
Rocket
Child,
Punch.
and Eunbi, I love you,
Facts.
Eunbi.
Stan
Anyway,
Eunbi.
Infinite was their very
Facts.
first group, and the CEO appreciates them so much, and everything they did for the company,
Has to.
still having an affectionate relationship with them.
Let's go.
Handed over all the rights, no conditions
My
or
guy.
strings attached.
Okay, that's my guy. See, I knew I'd be supporting groups from the right company. Eunbi, okay, I believe in your future and your success. Your albums, your music has been great so far. Rocket Punch, I'm such a big Rocket Punch fan. It's like, see, they just been Rocket Punch is always. I wish Rocket Punch was a little bit more successful than they are. But either way, if y'all watch Rocket Punch content, listen to Rocket Punch music, it's always so high quality. So like, shout out to Ulim. Facts.
That just warms the heart. And on top of re-listening to my favorite Infinite tracks, Last Romeo, Can You Smile, my goodness, here are all the Korean releases and comebacks since the
Okay,
last.
I need to do a dive. to Infinite. Okay, I saw that Fever's dropped that song. I didn't end up checking that out. Maybe I should check it out. Also, ILIKEJOSH put out a song. I didn't check that out, but I need to check that out. Per put out a song. Debut. I didn't check that out, but I should probably check it out. Oh my goodness, so much has been happening. Eli's put out a song since, I don't know, but Allergy's good. I need to check out the new NEWJEANS. I'm slacking the last few days. I have a lot to check out and get to
Last
listen
video,
to.
including Idol's pre-release song, which I would have been completely happy with as the title track.
Facts.
And guys, I don't know how they keep doing this.
I don't
but
either.
50/50 have now reached number 19.
Number 19.
on the
Number 19. Wait, that was a W transition because it was like, how does Idol keep making great music, but then how does 50/50 keep... Ooh, see, look.
100. Just as a reminder, they entered the chart at number 100, climbing up 81
Keep going
spots
up.
now.
That's the power of TikTok, baby. Let's go.
Entered the chart at number 100, climbing up 81 spots now. There's only 2 other groups who have entered the top 20, and that's BLACKPINK with Selena Gomez and
With
BTS.
Selena Gomez.
Think about that.
Like, no, are you really, because Billboard, right? you know, those charts are primarily Western music, obviously. And so then Selena Gomez, being one of the biggest Western pop stars in the last 20, 30 years, easily, okay, works with BLACKPINK, like the biggest girl group that we've seen in quite a long time. That's a collaboration. Now, granted, I'm not the biggest fan of the song Ice Cream. It's an alright song. It's not my favorite. But still, just the fact that collaboration happened, yeah, that had to be on Billboard charts. You know, it just had to happen. And so those superstars, okay, and for 50-50 to be competing with that, and they debuted last year from a relatively, no offense, nobody company. Like, they have put themselves on the map, and it's cool.
K-pop is killing it on the Billboard charts right now because on top of their
17.
historic all-time selling K-pop album, 17 have now debuted number 2 on the Billboard 100.
Damn.
I believe the top-selling album of this week in the US overall. Guinness World Record have now announced that NEWJEANS are now the fastest K-pop artists to reach 1 billion streams.
1 billion. Hey, y'all gotta put, if you scroll down a little bit, you see 02. Bro. Coca-Cola Masita. It's a banger. Stop sleeping on that song.
Streams on Spotify. They did this with only 6 songs.
6!
Also, if you're curious, Jungkook would be the fastest male soloist to do this, and Blackpink's Lisa would be the fastest female to do it.
Go.
Also holding the most Guinness World Records now. And if we're
Guinness
talking
World
about
Record
records, congrats to Mamamoo because on their first US tour have earned the best-selling debut tour of any K-pop girl group. When talking,
I mean, y'all should take notes. I looked at their tour dates, right? And I realized they were going to lots of places. So if you're talking about making money and all, you got to go to, I mean, look, I'm just saying that hopes this is my favorite groups will actually go to like Nashville. Because they were going to Nashville. And I couldn't go to, I was so upset. I was like, I can't go to Nashville. I'm going to have to miss it because I'm busy that day. But that's besides the point. Other groups always just go to Atlanta. And he knows, he goes to lots of concerts. Atlanta is far away for me personally to drive there and drive back, and it's like 4.5 hours just to get there and then to come back, and that's just driving because I have to drive. So like Nashville's only 2 hours away though. You go to Nashville, or if y'all want, you'll just come straight to Huntsville. Huntsville's the biggest city in Alabama now. According to America, one of the best places to live. I live here and I would disagree, but that doesn't matter, okay? Everyone keeps saying, ooh, Huntsville, Alabama is the tech capital, but you go live there. Whatever, yeah, come here, sure. Mamamoo comes to Huntsville, I'd find my way there. I don't care if I'm busy. It's just the whole traveling aspect when I'm busy gets a little difficult and expensive.
have earned the best-selling debut tour of any K-pop girl group. When
But yeah, that's
talking
sick.
overall, their names are now in the mix with Destiny's Child, TLC,
Whoa.
and the Spice Girls. I
Holy,
think
those are some names to be next to if I'm being honest. Like, that's crazy. But also, Mamamoo is one of them groups that, like, seeing them live, seeing any K-pop group live would be crazy. But seeing Mamamoo live, because we know they're, like, the vocal queens. Oh, my God.
names are now in the mix with Destiny's Child, TLC, and the Spice Girls. I think going to a Mamamoo concert would be a great way to start the year.
Facts.
감사합니다. 여러분 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
New Year. It's the Nice one. Best leader. You know exactly what's going on around you. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Facts. Yo, okay. This was a very action-packed video. So much happened. Like, all of it. Like, lots of celebrating this week. We had the Lucas situation where, really, I just have to wait and see what goes on with that. Is he gonna be in SuperM? I feel like that'd be kind of weird, but, like, I guess I can't rule it out. But they would have literally had to have filmed and recorded all that stuff, like, within the last few months while Kai was doing Rover stuff because, like, because now Kai's just gone. And I just don't think he's gonna, but they didn't explicitly say it, to be fair, and they did post that teaser, which they can't really just delete, so, Sasaengs went stupid again. There's been so many Sasaengs this year, and Stalkers. Can y'all just, like, not? It's like, actually, I know technology is getting more and more advanced, and all these live streams and whatnot really don't help people and idols stay as private as they could, but, like, bro, Jungkook or 17 or whoever should be allowed to go on a live or just film some content without having the thought that people are just gonna be weird. But, like, I don't know, it's the internet, there's weirdos out there. And then so many positive things. Bro, Luna, let's go! Shout out to Omega X. That story finally wrapped up. That's just great. NEWJEANS going crazy, breaking records, 50-50 breaking records, Mamamoo breaking tour records. It's just a great week, if I'm being honest. But if the week keeps going like it is, I'll see y'all again in like 2-3 days because we're gonna have another video to check out. Apparently, there's just so much happening this week. So yeah. With that being said, though, let's go do it for me today. I hope y'all enjoyed. We can talk about any of this down below if you'd like to. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give me a like, subscribe if you're brand new, go support K-Pop Junkee because he makes the videos for us, obviously. And with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here now, edit this video, and get it up for you, friends. I hope you, yes, you, have a good day, morning, or night, whatever time it is for you, and wherever you are in the world. With that being said, peace. Stan K-Pop Junkee. Goodbye.